I'm explaining question ID 0MX3006, which is talking about a school trip and its expenses varying with respect to number of students taking part in the trip. As per case 1, there are 18 students and the per head expense is 4,500. So we can write like this. What does it mean? There is some cost of the trip is a fixed cost, which will not vary. There is one student or there are 20 students. Now this cost is considered as fixed cost, which is right here is X. Whereas Y is a variable cost which will vary with respect to the number of students, each student. So X plus 18Y equals to 18 into 4,500. So this 18 into 4,500, whatever the total amount we are getting, for example, in this case will be 81,000 rupee. This 81,000 has two parts, some fixed expenses and for some with respect to per student variable like food and other expenses. If there are 18 students, we have to make the food for 18 students. But if there are 10 students, we have to make the food for 10 students only. But the expense of cook, for example, if it is a school trip for a picnic or sort of thing. So this trip for cook expense, 10 students, cook will charge same. 20 students, cook will charge same. Same as bus and all. So some fixed cost is this and the variable cost is this point. Now, the second relation is given as if there are number of students is 27. So X plus 27Y equals to 27 into 4,000. So if there are 27 students, total cost is this much. Simply subtract these two by 2 minus 1. We will get the value as 9Y. 27 minus 18 will be 9Y. And if you multiply these two and then subtract, then we will get the value as 27,000, which reduces down to Y as 3,000. So if 27 students are paying 4,000, it means 3,000 is being spent on their personal expenses, whereas 1,000 rupee per head will be a part of fixed cost. Okay. Now the question is, what is the average expense if there are 36 students? So the same way, X plus 36 into Y is 36 into Z. What is Z? This Z is the per head expense to be borne by 36 student at last. What's the value of X we have got? Okay, we forgot to calculate the value of X. Because Y is 3,000, so putting this value in this equation, we can simply get the value of X and which will come down as 27,000. So put X is here as 27,000 plus 36 into 4,000 is 36 into Z. When we solve it, we will get the value of Z as 3,750 rupee. So if there are 36 students, per person contribution will be 3,750 rupee. Okay, thank you.